showing up quite a bit more around Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Known to be native of New York, but comes out quite a bit more frequently. Hangs out with all the friends out here.
So this is a matchup I don't really know that very much about. We have a really good Ness in the form of Jose V and SoCal, and a really good Squirtle, Yador, but they don't really play the matchup very often, so it's hard to say who wins, so it'll be interesting to watch this play out.
So, I mean, let's talk about the tools, right? So what are some of the things that Squirtle does, besides being extremely annoying and having more mechanics than I think a lot of the other characters in this game? For instance, even pivoting for this character's actual hitbox. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, Bubble is probably Squirtle's best neutral move. A lot of people would say side B, but I feel like the better you get at the game, the more you get used to Squirtle, the worse that move becomes. It becomes like an actively bad thing to do. People who play Squirtle often will be able to punish you for it. Down tilt's usually really powerful against tall characters because it ducks under grabs, in addition to just constantly applying hitboxes to the shield.
In low profile, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't really work here. It might still be safe just because Ness's grab range is really short.
Yeah.
Like maybe he might not reach horizontally far enough.
But now on the other hand, we have Ness. This character is pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
Considering if he puts hands on you, there's terrifying things this child will do to you.
Yeah.
This is barely makes it.
Okay,
He's
that
done.
was a good edge guard. So what I'm thinking is New York doesn't really have a Squirtle as far as I know. So I don't know how much matchup experience he really has with this, but Ness is pretty ubiquitous. Every region has a couple Nesses probably. So I'm sure Dirtboy has some experience with Ness.
Yeah, you're definitely right.
Almost a 4-stock right now, which is real bad.
Oh, it's kind of unorthodox to see Boiko in this situation.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time I've seen him 4-stock. Well, looks like it's not going to be now. Double jump back here out of shield. Excellent choice to put that seal in the coffin. But he really has a long way to go from here.
Yeah, I think Boiko is just going to have to... He's going to have to figure out Squirtle quick, because everything in this tournament is a 2 out of 3. Normally, in a 3 out of 5, you'd have a lot of time to do that, but you got to do it on the fly here.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was the first game. That was brutal. Off my memory, I think at Big Valk, Yador was asking Jose V which character between Squirtle and Kirby he thought he should go against Stereo Kid.
Sure.
And I want to say that Jose V recommended Kirby over Squirtle, so Squirtle might not be actually that good against Ness as far as the matchup goes. But obviously, if there's no experience, Squirtle's a really unusual character, and he'll tear anyone apart if they don't understand him.
The big thing that you got to keep in mind is that you're stalling for time in that first game when you already realized you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So you're trying to figure out as many situations
How much
as possible.
can I learn?
Yes.
This match is theirs, but I need to learn. I need to figure something out from this.
We're paying for the FIOs for the rest of this set. I'm going to try to get as much knowledge as I can.
Yeah.
But a lot of the thing that has been common, though, that we've seen from Boiko, though, is like the punish game didn't really come out last
Yeah,
game.
and Ness has a really good punish game on this sort of floaty weight that Squirtle is. So he should be getting, like, the first grab should be a guaranteed 60 or so %. But hadn't really seen that at all last set.
It definitely has to do with the fact that Squirtle's a bit more slippery. I use that in jest because a lot of what this character does is just constantly pester.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. Can we just talk about that? Let's revisit that thought. But this guy, he jab reset him into up smash and took him off the top. What percentage was he at?
I didn't notice, but he went straight up. I don't think there was good DI on that.
There was nothing on it. He went straight. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a sweet spot, too. It's just, up smash has some sour spots. I think at the very, very top. But if you're at the very center of Squirtle, you're going to go flying.
That's really sick.
Yeah.
Boiko doing a great job of just keeping it together, though.
Right.
Feels sealed off the stock and kept it close in this percentage. And now it looks like for the first time, I think we're seeing him lead in this set.
Yeah, this is the first lead that he's gotten all set, I want to say. One thing that's working out in this favor, Dirtboy, as a Squirtle player, does a lot of neutral B in neutral, a lot of water gun. It's a really low risk, low reward move. He's not going to get a lot off of it, except the occasional %, but it controls neutral pretty well.
Yeah.
And the way that I found I like to get around that is by utilizing platforms and just staying above it. And seems like Boiko's naturally drawn to get on these platforms. It keeps him pretty safe from that. It's given him a bit of an edge in neutral, I want to say.
From this perspective, it looks like these guys are neck and neck, and I think it's fair to say that Boiko had learned to deal with Squirtle a little bit better.
Yeah.
Dirtboy, on the other hand, has been converting heavily into these hydro pumps. What are you doing?
He reset his controller. Also, both of those hits, the side B Aqua Jet and the up smash, no DI. He went straight up both times, so that's really quite bad. He might be trying to crouch cancel it, because if you're trying to crouch cancel, you won't be able to DI.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Control stick will be in the incorrect position.
I think that a lot of what people try to do initially against Are you serious?
Uh-oh.
Is it no?
Oh, no.
He messed up. He was trying to recover and ended up saving Dirtboy.
There's no way that that was intentional, but that's really bad for Boiko because that was a fresh stock.
That was really bad. Dirtboy has been capitalizing consistently, though, when he goes into the offstage game against Boiko. He goes out there, he stuffs the recovery because it's similar to Fox in the idea that you are stuck in the same position while you charge and figure out a way to get back onto the stage and choose your angle.
Yeah.
And during that time, Squirtles like to go out there and wreak havoc on you.
Okay, so this would have been an even game, but now Boiko has to work twice as hard. I want to say down air is probably going to be very important against Squirtle. Down throw. He needs to get a down throw, that's for sure. Down throw should be a guaranteed like at least 60% on Squirtle if his punish game is on point. I know Squirtle and Ivysaur are almost the same combo weight.
I don't think he's going to be able to hold it together here. Dirtboy rising back here.
Really good call. Is he going to kill because of this? No, he gets his sunglasses. He wanted the sunglasses and now he's back. If he loses because of this, he totally deserved it.
Yes, absolutely.
Taunt to get bodied. A confirmed combo many times over.
The combo of the ages.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's happened to me before.
Yes. So, after the rising back air, he still has stage control.
All right.
Boiko trying to wall him out.
Good down air. Up air could finish it. Now it's
Good.
last stock each. He's at a really high percent.
Boiko needs to play perfectly.
I think a single down tilt might. No. Okay, so he's at too high a percent for that to work. So this means that he's in danger of just a raw back air fair from Squirtle. That'll probably be the thing to kill him.
Barely snapped the ledge here. He's trying to use fair to approach. Since it's disjointed with the sparkles in front,
Nice.
he's not even going to get a chance. That's going to be it.
All right. I want to say that I'm up on stream next. I'm up. All right, cool. So
All right. We're going to have my man
Good luck.
Apple jump on real quick.